Hello, and welcome back to Killer Love. Um, I don't know why I'm having this repeated process of, hey, I'm sorry I disappeared for a week. I record a bunch of videos, then I disappeared for a week, repeat the process. But that's happening, and I don't want to fall into that trap farther. Um, but I am sorry for disappearing for like about a week. I just have been busy with life. So yeah, on to the game. August 17th. I came back hours later after a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The appointment was empty, her things were gone, but I only realized that after I read the letter. The letter was on the table. The letter was on the table next to our half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter too, her key to the apartment. I remember the letter word for word, so why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you, and I can't watch you do this to yourself. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. Was it really Grace, though? Or was it Anna? Just being like, haha, deception, bitch. I'd seen the same handwriting during our brief year together on dozens, if not hundreds of little notes. Skiff, wow. Shift schedules, reminder to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were, in fact, at least half a dozen of yellow post-its she used still around the apartment. Seeing them hurt. There were a lot of other things Grace hadn't taken with her, too. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf, one pair of shoes. I'm highly doubting that she wrote the note now, because if she truly wanted to leave, she would have taken everything. Or she just completely forgot about the socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf, and a pair of shoes. Sweater. Okay, that's the seller. She couldn't have forgotten that one. That's the kicker for me to say, nope, it wasn't Grace, it was Anna who wrote this. A sweater she really liked, too. She would have worn the sweater while napping in the evening. It was all evidence of how much of a hurry she'd been in to get away from me. Now I know better. Yeah. Since you know, yeah. Morning, everyone. All the patients greet her. I do too. Well, well. I'm happy to see you finally stopped being Mr. Grumpy. I'm not so grumpy. Sorry, that's all that came to my mind with Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. That's not Jack's voice. I can't remember what Jack's voice is right now. Oh well. Do you feel any better? Does the leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. At peace. That's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Free to come back home. I laugh like hell. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. I do guess she does love me in her own way. It doesn't matter, though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is set on killing her. Jesus Christ. My August 18th. Hey, this is almost a month ago? No. 2 months ago. My heart is vaguely improving. Doctor's words, those are. And I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on pain, and I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I know what to do, and I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm a train going down a set of tracks at a few hundred miles per hour. No turns, no brakes. Whatever happens, will happen. It's strangely calming. Yeah, I've never had that feeling, that exact feeling, but a feeling's a lot like it, and I'm like, whatever happens, happens, and it's sort of calming in a way, but it's also like, what's gonna happen? Oh shit, what's gonna happen? Oh god, what's gonna happen next? But yeah, for now I'll keep on writing. I know a good point to stop, which is in about 5 years. After Grace left, I spent that first night alone on the kitchen floor. It's where my legs happened to give in, give in under me after hours of walking back and forth in the apartment. I had paced around like a caged animal, looking at the pillows and carpets and poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. Hmm. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it, that she'd come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. Wow, you were depressed. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have. I must have slept a lot too. Yep, depressed. You have been diagnosed with a depression. How do you feel? Depressed. Exactly. Exactly. It turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needed me. I was alone that night, that night, and the day after too, right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. I wasn't interested in those sexy legs, but those sexy legs. The windows were closed, and the blinds were drawn. It must have been stuffy and hot in the apartment. I laid on the couch, shivering. Bleep 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 blah. Blue 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 bleep 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 blue blue blah. I held it to my chest, the sweater Grace had left. Oof. I was about to slip into an uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of the person. Before the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. Yep, and oh wow, that is a pretty dress. How dare you try to seduce me, succubus! Get back! Back, I say! Hello? Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. Not the, not the, what is it, those little sort of things, where it's like a plus and then an X. You put them in, like, for, like, when you miss a word or like, a typo. But I know, like, when you put one at the beginning, one at the end, it's like the action. Why not there? Why didn't you put it there? She tried to get me to the. Oh my god, why am I screwing up so much? She tried to get me to talk, but I was not in a talking mood. Eventually, she said, I got this. Eventually, she found the letter still on the table, pretending to find it. Oh, Jacques. Oh, darling. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To have hurt you so badly. She's... The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. It's not smelled like her. I know. She's awful. Let me help. She brought her hand near my face. I turned my head away. Succubus! That's all I have to say is, you're a succubus. I don't like that there's no music. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know? You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to, I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I had last seen Grace. I had last touched her, but it was like I had already forgotten a person's warmth. Rely you. Ugh, maybe I should do like vocal warm-ups. That would definitely help. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what yeah. I raised my hand to bat hers away, and I found that I couldn't. Instead, I put my hand on hers. Oof. Oof. Also, I get it's the plot of the game, but if you're trying to score, but if you're like, if you're not Anna and you're trying to get with someone who is just recently broke up, don't see it as like, aha, they've just broken up, now is my chance, or else I'll never have a chance again. No. Wait, let them get out of the depression that they're in, and then strike. Like, once they're out of the depression, and once they're ready to have a relationship again, then say, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you. Is that fair? Because if you try to go right in after the depression, like, go right in straight away, it's not, you two are not going to have a healthy relationship and not going to have a good relationship. And especially what Anna said, like, these 3 things, never say that. That is just dumb and idiotic and simp. Like, if any, like, that is just fucking pointless. It's not simp, that's the wrong word. It's desperate. It's desperate, it's a low blow, it's just not good. I put my hand on hers, I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here, and she was whispering that she'd never leave. We made love. I'm not making a because I'm screwing up my words. I'm making the sound because made love there, and I'm just thinking of like, oh god, why? This is perfect in line for a drama game, and this kind of is a drama game. But if this happened in real life, holy effing shit. You're just losing. You're just straight up losing, buddy. Afterwards, I used this word. Oh my fucking god. Don't do this. Just don't do this. Do not do this. This is fucking terrible. She lay next to me, soft and warm, both of her arms wrapped around one of mine. In the morning, after the long night, Anna looked to me and asked me a question. I'm tired. Aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work. Man, this video is sounding a lot like all the others. Damn. I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought about work. Sorry, I had to yawn. I hadn't thought about work at all. It was so irrelevant. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm going to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with? Sure. Sure, yeah. My apartment had a perfectly working shower, of course, but I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. I mean, that I don't really. There's problems, but there's also not problems. With what they just did, that is a problem. But if she was like, "Hey, you probably don't want to be alone, and I want to take a shower at my place. Do you want to come over to my place and just like watch TV or do something while I take a quick shower?" That I don't see a problem with. But with what Anna and Jack did, that is a problem. Yeah. After I'd had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there for a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes, and that's how it went. I don't feel shame for what I did. Wow, you are... Wow! I wouldn't feel shame, but I would feel regret. Damn. I know I should, but I don't. I don't really think shame. Like, maybe, yes, but at least regret. The problem is, I don't really feel like I did any of that. Ah. Okay. Then, I guess, I don't know. It's more like I was watching myself doing those things, watching myself get tricked and shit on Grace and live with that woman who caused so much misery to so many people. I know I should be ashamed. It's a disgusting... Yeah, I have full of burps, I'm sorry. It's a disgusting thing I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. The one whole month is something I'd like to forget and never remember. So I won't write anything about it. Or anything more about it. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. This is, then, it's goodbye. So goodbye, JF. Is that the end? No, it's not the end. Okay, that's good. God, I hate it when it has no music. I woke up and found the room dark. Chapter 5, A Brand New Happiness. Incredibly dark, it didn't matter if my eyes were open or closed, the image didn't change. Something wasn't right. The air smelled different. Grace made a soft moaning in her sleep. Not even gonna... I'm not even gonna... I'm not... I'm not. I'm not. Let me say that. She laid next to me. I reached down to make absolutely sure she was here. I don't like that. Jack. To hear her voice instead was like finding a snake in my bed. I almost fell over a nightstand. Are you okay? Bad dream? She touched me, skin against skin. I remembered where I was, and why I was here. Better? Yeah. Sorry about that. Good. I settled back onto my side of the bed. Anna ruffled my hair. You startled me. I didn't mean to. What is this grin? What is this grin? It's like so forced. This grin is not a good grin. I have my brightness. A weird thing I always say is I don't say my brightness on my computer is all the way up. I always say my gamma on my computer is all the way up. I don't know why. And I don't know where I said gamma instead of brightness. Gamma over brightness, I should say. I didn't mean to. It's okay. I know you wouldn't do that. Because you love me. Not really. Oh. Anytime. Dear Diary, it's all been worth it. All the years of waiting and hoping have been so worth it. I never expected it to go as well as it did. Now I feel so silly I ever worried. Christ the... I'm not saying that! Grace the bleep is out of the picture. It was easy. She was so... She... This is a tongue twister for me because I can't say she. I can't say specific. Like, I have to say specific. Or I feel like I can't say specific. She is so scared of everything. And Jack is all mine. I expected he would struggle a lot more. I'm so proud of him. Even with the terrible state he's in, no memory of us at all, he knew in his heart he should pick me over her. You're so cute, Jack. The way you're absolutely helpless without me. I'll pamper you a little more. I can do that. There's no hurry. There's no rush. We've reached our happy ending. I paced around Anna's room. Step, 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 step. Turn. Step, 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 step. Turn. It wasn't a very large room, about the size of mine, and step, 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 step. Turn. It was dark. The curtains were drawn. I know I'm saying a lot more steps than there are, but that's just how my brain works. But it would have been dark without them, too. The alarm clock's neon green digits hovering in the dark showed that it was 5:10 a.m. Wow, that's a first. It was 5:10 a.m. and that it was Monday. Step, step, step. Anna's bed sheets rustled. She mumbled something and sat up. Jack, why are you... I took a deep breath. It helped me keep my voice from shaking as I answered. It's nothing. Go back to sleep. What is it? Something wrong? Something is wrong, isn't it? Tell me, I'll make it go away. No, please. That's stupid. Tell me. I stepped closer to the bed, banged my shin on its side. Ow! Oh! Just thinking of that hurts. And sighed. It's Monday. Anna glanced over my shoulder at the alarm clock. Yep, it is. So, I have work. When I came back to an empty apartment, it was an early Friday morning. I had missed work on Friday. I must be on thin ice already. I didn't even call her in. And? Just don't go. But if I don't go today, then they'll fire me for sure. So? What do you mean, so? This is serious. Don't be upset. Don't be upset. Here. And I got up lazily and kissed me, helped me. We stood there for a few moments in silence. No? You may have calmed me down, but you didn't get rid of the issue. And I don't think you're planning on solving the issue. There, doesn't it all seem better now? But I still... Uh-huh. Oh, No, sweetie, you stay in today. She pressed herself harder against me. I feel her softness, the heat of her body. I could hardly feel anything else. You don't want to go to work, do you? I don't, but I mean I have to. You don't have to. It'll be fine. The world won't end. I mean... You need money. Unless you're super fucking rich. Unless both of you are super fucking rich. But I don't think you are. I was going to complain against, but she pressed a finger to my lips. You know what? An idea just came to me. if you move out of that awful apartment and come live with me instead, you won't have to work in that awful store anymore either. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It sounded so good. And Anna understood me so well. But I wasn't sure of myself. I asked if it was really fine for me to stay here for good. Of course. I wouldn't want you anywhere else. Right, Vay. I'm gonna end it here. I don't know when Jeez, like this just... I really enjoy this. Series. I love its story and all, but I'm like, ooh, this is this is showing about yanderes. I keep wanting to say tsunderes, but it's yanderes. Yanderes and like toxic relationships to the max, and I'm like, this is good dating advice. That's all I can think of this game. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked it, leave a like. And then while you're leaving a like, hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you ring the bell so you can get all of the notifications of when I make videos. If you want to see the rest of... If you want to see me play the rest of Killer Love, I've done that, but I have also played Minecraft, Grimm's Hollow, A Raven's Monologue, My Friend is a Raven, and Akinator, along with many other things. But with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya!